Hi, friends. Welcome to Enlightened World Network. Dr. Ruth Anderson here for a meditation a day. Today, we have a very special guest meditator, Jeannette Smith Wesolowski. I'm too. So, would you please share with us a learning that Spirit has been working with you on this year so far?
Yes, I was trying to think of what to share, and there were a couple of different things that came up, and probably could share both of them. So as we were talking before we started this recording, I had we talked about how there's so much coming in at us, or the signs and the synchronicities are just coming in faster and more often, and um, working with a client yesterday, I suggested to her that she put out to the universe to that there was something that you would like to start seeing, that you wanted the universe to show you more of. And she was going to go ahead and go with that. But I mean, I see it for myself. Like I had been saying with the eagles. I think I always bring up eagles whenever we do these meditations, but I love eagles and hawks. And I'm seeing them when I acknowledge that I'm seeing them. When I get really excited and I say thank you to the universe and I acknowledge that, thank you for showing me that eagle, I see them more often, almost on a daily basis. When I'm in my head and I'm not acknowledging what's going on around me, it could be months before I would, see another one. So thankfully, I'm seeing them more and more often. And actually, I'm thinking about asking the universe to start showing me some other things too. So, I mean, the universe is always showing me beautiful things. And I do home health and I get to drive along the countryside and see. And I'm very rural, I'm in the mountains, and I get to see all these beautiful lakes, the rivers, the trees, the mountains. The views are incredible, and I'm just so incredibly grateful that I get to do that, and always thanking the universe for showing me these beautiful places. So I want to come up with something unusual to, like, I don't know, a blue feather or something like that, something different for the universe to start showing me. So that's my learning lesson. If there's something that you want the universe to show you, to ask it. Ask the universe, ask God, source, whatever you call it, doesn't really matter, but just ask God to start showing you something and see what it brings to you. I had heard on somebody speaking, and he was saying how the butterfly, when you look at a butterfly, it acknowledges that you're looking at it by it almost automatically starts flapping its wings. And so that really struck me. I was like, wow, I never knew that. So I'm going to have to check it out. Well, don't you know, I start seeing butterflies everywhere. And I mean, not live ones because it's too cold, but on the back of people's cars. I saw it on a commercial. I heard somebody talking about it on a show. All of a sudden, there's all these butterflies coming up. So I, I thought that was pretty interesting.
It is.
So keep watching. The universe is always sending us signs and synchronicities, and just acknowledge it and be grateful for it and get excited because it never gets old. I get really excited.
I love that, Jeanette. And it can come in the strangest places. So, yesterday I was driving, not a cloud in the sky, except for one that looked like an angel.
Oh,
Only one in the entire sky. It was so
oh,
divine.
that's so cool.
Yeah.
That's interesting too, because just the other day I was driving around and there was hardly any clouds in the sky except for this little group of these little clouds, and they all looked like dragons. And dragons are another thing that I have been seeing a lot of. So that was pretty cool as well. In fact, it came through in my light language that when we did that group that one time,
True.
right? Yeah,
Yep.
that was that meeting that we had. Yeah, that was pretty cool. So yeah, dragons are starting to come in too. So exciting times.
Yep. The signs are everywhere. Just keep your eyes open.
They are. They
Absolutely.
are.
Well, Jeanette,
So
I will get out of your way and let you start with the meditation. Of course, having no idea where it's going, I think it's
that's right.
fabulous.
We'll see where spirit takes us.
Okay.
Okay. All right, so just getting comfortable wherever you're at. And if you can, have your feet flat on the floor and your spine straight. Just gently breathing in and out. Beginning to notice how your body feels. Allowing the shoulders to fall. Noticing if there's any tension being held in the body. And allowing that area or those areas to relax. Becoming aware of the surface beneath you that's supporting you. Knowing that you are always supported and held by Source, by God, by the universe. And at this time, we ask our light teams to step forward. Ascended masters, light beings, and guides of the highest vibrational level to be with us at this time during this meditation. We ask our higher self, our soul, to step forward and help guide us for the highest good. And at this time, we're going to take 3 deep breaths in together. And as you release the breath, let it out nice and slow. So deep breath in and slowly let it out. Deep breath in and slowly let it out. Going deeper into relaxation, we'll take 1 more deep breath in and slowly let it out. Returning to your normal breath. Gently breathing in and out, not needing to strive for anything. And I'll ask you to bring your attention to a ball of source light in the heavens above. And you can invite this ball of source light to send a beam of light down from the heavens above, coming straight down to your crown chakra. And this light goes into the crown chakra and into the head space, beginning to fill the entire head space, including the third eye. And this beautiful light begins to travel down into the throat space, into the throat chakra, filling the entire space. And this beautiful light can be any color that you want it to be. And this light goes down into your shoulders, down your arms, into the forearms and down into your hands, all the way to your fingertips. And then this light travels down into the heart space, the heart chakra, filling the entire area, front and back, and down into the solar plexus, filling that entire area. And keep in mind that this light is filling up all the cells in your body, the trillions of cells that we are made up of, and that each of these cells has a consciousness of its own. And it knows what to do with this light as it fills your body, going down into the sacral, And from there down into the root chakra. This light continues on into the thighs and down your legs, into your feet, and finally out through your bottoms of your feet, going down through the building that you're in, going down into the earth, through all the layers of the earth, through all the underground caverns and oceans and lakes, going to the center of Gaia herself. And Gaia, in return, sends a beam of light coming up from the center, from her heart, up through all the lakes and the oceans, the underground caverns, up through all the layers of earth, going up and through the building that you're in, going up through your feet, up your lower legs, up into your thighs and the root chakra, going up into the sacral area, into the solar plexus, into your heart, the heart chakra, into your shoulders and down your arms, into your hands, into your fingertips, and then up into the throat chakra, going up into the head space, the third eye, and finally out through the crown chakra, going up to the ball of source light in the heavens above. And so now we are all pillars of light, connecting the heavens above to the center of Gaia. And from here, we expand this light out to fill our etheric body. And from there, we expand this light out to fill the entire room that we're in. And this light goes into any plants or animals that are with you at this time. And this light expands out to fill the entire house or building that you're in. Now imagine this light expanding out to the entire town that you're in, reaching all of the plant life, all of the trees, all of the lakes, all of the humans, all of the animals. And now imagine that this light expands out to fill the entire country that you're in, wherever that may be. This light is reaching all the plant life, all the trees, all the lakes, the rivers, the animals, the sea life. And now imagine that this light expands around the entire globe, completely covering Gaia, expanding out into the universe, connecting us all, heart to heart, soul to soul, our energy reaching out across the entire universe. And just sitting in this energy for a minute. Shiara kukua tatana. Umokua tatea tatia kata. Tupuro tukua tatatia ta no mokua tase. Shiraki kia tatua sata. Shiata tukua tamatea. Merekia tatukua tatea. Shia tatua katira tatukumotua tata tetitiri. Yatatuku. Yata kukua tasanayatu. Shiata tukua taya. Sura tukua tanania. Muata tekia tatukua ta she atku. She atku atatira tukua sataya. Kiata tua nate. Tu. Titiki ata tuku ata e si ata takara tuku ku ata. Imiki ata tula ai asata aishi akaku ata. Ki ata kupu ata te akata tatara tata tata. Ki ata tata. Si ana tuku ata e tia tuku. Ishi ata tuku ata. Ki ata tuku ata matea tatara. Tatara ki ata tuku ata. Niata kuata teata sia tushu ata ekiata. Ekiata tuku ata teata tuku motoasa tirata kana kana tuasa ta itiata. Eshiata kuata tana atana ase. Uso ata titiata ko uata teki. Uso ata teata. Marotu utu ata teki ata tushu. Isiakata. O no ata te akata ata tu su uta ana ata. Anataka tutu ata te akata. Imagine the light codes flowing over you like a shower. Allowing them to fill your cells. Remembering that all the trillions of cells in your body each have a consciousness of their own. And that even though you may not understand the words that come out, that your soul understands. This is a language of the soul. And the intention is that the light codes will assist you in any way that you need most, if you allow. Just sitting in this energy for a moment. Bringing us back into our bodies. Bringing us back into the room that we're in. Wiggling your fingers and toes. Stretching, which helps to anchor in the light codes. Moving in any way that feels comfortable for you. And when you're ready, you can open your eyes.
Jeanette, that was so beautiful. And I know that everybody who watches this is going to have their own experience with your meditation. That's one of the beautiful gifts of the meditations that we do. They are all so perfect for the person receiving them. So
Yes.
thank you so much for that.
Oh, well, thank you for having me. And thank you for anybody who is participating, whether it's now or in the future. It's the light codes will still have an effect. All you have to do is allow.
Can you talk about light codes for just a minute? Where are they from? How do they work through us? What do you know about light codes?
I believe that I believe that we are all sharing light codes all the time. We just don't realize it. Whenever we're talking anything that is of the light, we're sharing light codes. And even though I'm sharing light language, it's coming from my soul and is coming from a very high light source. So working through me, coming out to the person who's receiving it, and all they have to do is just allow the light codes to come in and set the intention to receive. I think I always set the intention for the person to receive whatever it is that they need, whatever is in their highest good. I'm not sure if you can work specific light codes for specific things. Like I know that there are light code activations where you can actually, people can be activated in light language.
Hmm.
So I think intention is everything. So setting the intention um, for what you want the light codes to have an effect on who's ever receiving it. That's my understanding of it. But I do what I do know though, what I believe is that whenever we are sharing anything of the light, whether it's in light language or it's in English or French or whatever, it's a light code. You're sharing light codes with anybody who's listening. So that's my understanding. That's how I believe that it works. But as long as it's of the light, it's all it needs to be is of the light.
So light codes, like everything else, are energy. The way I
Yes.
see it, they're energy.
Yes.
And it doesn't matter what that energy looks like. And a lot of the times, since I can't see the energy, I can feel it, I can experience it, but I don't see it. So I don't know if it comes in like a vapor. I don't know if it comes in like geometric codes. I don't know if it comes in numbers. I don't know. Does everybody experience it differently, do you think?
I believe so. I think it is a different experience for everybody. And I think that it helps to raise the vibration of the person who is receiving it. And it's just like radio waves. You can't see them, but you can hear what's coming through. So I do believe that, and when a jet reaches the sound barrier, you can feel the percussion from that, but you can't see it. You just feel it. So you're when we're sharing energy, is sharing light codes. Yeah, we're not going to see it. I'm not, I'm not really quite sure what it is. It's that's going across, but it's energy. It's just like radio waves or anything like that. It's, you can't see it, but you can feel it for sure. I've been taken to some pretty faraway places. I completely forget where I'm at. I completely forget I'm in this room, and it just feels absolutely heavenly. It's incredible some of the places you can be taken to, but um, it's it's a mystery. It truly is one of those, I feel, one of the mysteries of life.
Well, and what a gift to be able to send that divine light through you to be used
Yeah.
that way.
And any of us can do it. And we all have the ability to do it. And I believe too, like if somebody is sharing a prayer that has a very high energy, we all get that feeling of, how beautiful this is, and this is such a beautiful divine prayer. So the light codes can come in so many different forms, and in so many different ways. But the end result is always that we're raising our vibration.
Yeah, excellent.
And
Thank you for that.
thank you for the question.
Jeanette, what would you like folks to know about you?
If anybody wants to reach out to me, I am on Facebook, Jeannette Smith Wesolowski. I'm on I don't know what my handle is though. I'm on Instagram also. And like you had said, if you want to listen to any of the meditations, you can go onto YouTube and just type in Jeannette Wesolowski and they'll come up. And I'm still in the working progress of putting together women's circles to be done online through Zoom, and also starting to take on clients for spiritual coaching, just helping people to see things from a spiritual perspective and begin to live their lives that way too. And it's been amazing. So more on that to come.
Looking forward to that. Well, thank you so much, Jeanette. And friends, here at Enlightened World Network, there is so much wonder in the world, and we're learning so much. So please, as you're learning, please include Enlightened World Network as part of the messages that you're receiving from Spirit, because they are purely messages from Spirit. So hope you take advantage of that. So take good care. God bless. We'll see you all soon.